Okay, welcome back, great minds. So today we want to look at rationalization of surds. I will have a theory on the board. It says rationalization of surd is the process of eliminating a surd from the denominator of a fraction. What that sentence is trying to say is rationalization is just the process of removing this surd 3. For instance, if we have surd 2 over surd 3, the process of removing this surd 3 from the denominator so that it will be a number alone and not a surd. That's what they call the rationalization. And it says we can group them into two. We can group this sort so that it will be easier for us. I basically did it this way so that it will be easier. The first group is sorts that have a surd or a number times, that is multiplying a surd as the denominator. If you look at this one, we have a surd, one surd over another surd as the denominator. Only a surd as the denominator. Or we have a number multiplying another surd as the denominator. Then the second group is surds that have a surd plus or minus a number or another surd as the denominator. For instance, if you look at this one now, the denominator, we have a surd plus another surd. Well, this one was a surd alone or a number times another surd. But this one is a surd plus another surd as the denominator. Or it can be seen in this way, a number plus another surd. Or it can also be seen in this way. The difference is just that the numerator has 2. But that one, we're not looking at the numerator, no matter how it is. That one can be easily simplified. But we're looking at the denominator. Now this one has a surd plus another number. So there's a way of simplifying these ones. But this one is easier. So for this class, we will focus on this one first. The one that has a surd or a surd times another number. In our next class, we'll look at the one that has plus or minus in between. Now let's start. We have an example on the board with 5 questions. Simplify the following by rationalizing the denominator. The first one there is 8 over surd 2. And then how do we rationalize the denominator? To rationalize the denominator, you multiply the numerator and the denominator with the denominator. That is, this will be equal to 8 over surd 2 multiplied by surd 2 over surd 2. And this will give us 8 surd 2 all over surd 2 square. And that will be 8 surd 2 all over surd 2 square is 2. That means surd 2 times surd 2, the square root of it, that is 2. So and this is, notice that 2 can go in 8. We have 4 surd 2. And number 2 says 10 surd 2 all over surd 12. Like I said, we multiply the numerator and the denominator with the denominator. So this is the same thing as 10 surd 2 over surd 12 multiplied by surd 12 over surd 12. And that is 10 surd 2 times 12 all over surd 12 square. So this is times that is the one inside the bracket, and then this one square. And this is equal to 10 surd 2 times 2 times 6 all over 12. Because surd 12 square is 12. Now for the numerator we have 10 times, that is 10 surd 4 times 6 all over 12. That is 10 multiplied by sod 4 is 2, then sod 6, then all over 12. Now, of course, we can cancel from there. 2, this is 6, then 2, this is 5, and this is 3. So we have 5 sod 6 all over 3. It's simple, right? Yeah, simple. Now, number 3. Third one is 4 sod 5 over 3 sod 10. And this is equal to 4 sod 5 over 3 sod 10. And now, look at this one. If you want to multiply the numerator and the denominator with the numerator, you only multiply it with the one with sod, not with whole number. You leave whole number and multiply the numerator and the denominator with sod. So this will be equal to multiply by sod 10 over sod 10. You see, we left the number and then multiply with the sod. So, and that is equal to 4 sod 5 times 10 all over 3 sod 10 square. Right? Yes, right. Now, the upper one, we have the numerator, we have 4 sod 5 times 5 times 2. If you divide 10 with 2, we get 5. That is just 5 times 2. All over 3 times sod 10 square is 10. That is 10. So, and that is equal to 4 sod 25 times 2 all over 30. And that is equal to 4 times 5 sod 2 all over 30. So you can divide from here. 5 cancel 30. We have 6. 2 here, 2 here, 3. So we have 2 sod 2 all over 30. This is right. There's no confusing thing here. I said you multiply with the sod, not the number. You leave the number. Multiply with the sod. And what we do there, we got 4 sod 5 times 10 all over 3. Sod 10 times sod 10 is sod 10 square. And then we simplify the 10 here. We're dividing with 2. And when we divide, we get 5 and 2. So this is sod 5 times 5 times 2 all over 3 times 10. Because sod 10 square is 3. And then which is 4, 5 times 5 is 25 times 2. All over 3 times 10 is 30. Then from here, when we get, when we look for sod 25 is 5. So 4 times 5 sod 2 all over 30. Then 85 cancel 30, you have 6. And 2 cancel this one, 2. 2 cancel 6, 3. So that's how we got 2 sod 2 over 3. Then number 4. Number 4 is 12 sod 162. And this is the same thing as 12 over sod 162 multiplied by sod 162 over sod 162. And that is equal to 12 sod 162 all over sod 162 square, which is still equal to 12 sod 162 all over 162. Then this, we need to simplify this one because it can be simplified further. the one under the bracket, under the root sign. This is 12 sod. Now let's try using 2 to divide first, like we used to do during simplification. 2 going 162, 2 in 16 is 8, 2 in 2 is 1, that is 81. So we have 81 times 2, then all over 162. And that is 12. Sod 81 is 9. Multiply by 9, then multiply by sod 2, all over 162. And then what can divide? 9 in 16, let's try 9 in 16 is 1, remainder 7, and then 9 in 72 is 8. So we have 9 cancel 162, we have 1, 8, right? And then 2 is 6, 2 in 18 is 9, 2, 3, is 2, and 3 is 3. So we have 2 sod 2 all over 3. Number 5, sod 72 over 75, and this is equal to sod 72 over sod 75. This is equal to sod 72 over sod 75 multiplied by sod 75 over sod 75. And that is equal to sod 72 times 75 all over sod 75 squared. And this is equal to, now let's see how many perfect squares we can get from this. 2 in 72 is 36, right? Yeah. Then 3 in 2 cannot go, of course. Then 3 in 75 is 25. So we have sod 36 times 2 times 25 times 3 all over 675. Root 36 is what? 6. So we have 6 times, and root 25 is 5. Then sod 2 times 3 all over 75. And then what can cancel? 5 cancel itself. 1, 5 cancel by 75. We have 15. Is it? It's 25. 25 is 5. We have 15. Then 3 here is 2. 3 here is 5. So our final answer is 2 sod 6 is 2 times 3 6 all over 5. So thank you for watching. Now the second group we look into is the one that has a sod plus another sod, or a sod plus a number as the denominator. That will be the next thing we will look at in our next class. Thank you for watching, and do the needful.